Yo, one thing about me, I'm going to shoot my shot. I've never been one of those females that are like, oh, I'm a girl, I don't speak first. No. I need you to know how I feel about you. I need you to know that I think I'm in love with you. I never believed in love at first sight until now, okay? Y'all, I was just in Wawa, seen this beautiful chocolate man. When I tell you this man looks so good, and at that point in time, I had no choice but to say something, because if I didn't, it would have ate me alive. I would have went back home and said, Mercedes, why didn't you compliment that man? You feel me? I can't do that. So I went over to him. I said, sir, excuse me. I don't mean to intrude, and I'm sorry if this is invasive, but I need you to know that you are fine. You're not a little bit of fine, you're a lot of fine. And he was cracking up, but I'm staring at him, I'm looking at him like, bro, I'm dead serious. Like, I'm not kidding. He was like, you know, you're probably the first female to ever come up to me and say that. I'm like, bro, don't tell me that. You feel me? Because I know you're lying to me. It's fine. Men lie. You feel me? I'm not the first female to do that. But now that I got your attention, so me being me, I gotta shoot my shot. You know, I got the wiggle room open. I'm in there now. You feel what I'm saying? So at that point, I'm like, so are you single? Are you married? And he's like, I'm single. I'm like, you're single. Whole time he's probably not even single for real, y'all. You know how men be. Y'all just be lying. I don't like that about y'all.
So with every lie that a man tells, women tell too. We already know that. Sometimes when you're just approaching just what you're wearing, everything you got on, all this stuff is a lie, but that's neither here nor there. But fellas, the topic that I'm talking about here is, what if all women were like this? What if all ladies were like this? Lady, what if you were like that? You just approach a guy, but a lot of ladies feel like I may give him choosing signals by looking at him. And sometimes a guy may not even see you. I know ladies be like, I give him that extended stare. I stare for a little longer than I should. He should know to come over, which a lot of times is a sign you're inviting him to come speak to you. But sometimes you do that and a guy comes and talks to you and then you still give him the, you know, cold shoulder and things like that. But I think when you do approach men, a lot of times your relationship tends to be a lot more successful, depending on, in this case, I think she did a video later on where it said that he was single, but he lived with his baby mama and 2 kids. And a lot of you ladies, that never stops you from having a relationship with a dude. But you'll keep these things going. You'll keep the fuckery going because it's like, you want to compete with her. But ladies, when you approach men, and I'm not telling men to stop approaching, but you may meet the love of your life, but it's just that your ego or the way society has it set up telling you that, hey, I'm a woman, I shouldn't have to approach a man. I'm gorgeous. I have enough men approaching me, even though this guy, he could be a life-changing situation instead of dealing with the same type of guy that you're used to choosing, not attracting, but choosing at the end of the day. When you can just see this guy and choose him, and hey, things could be different. Just my thoughts. Anyway, let's get on to the next video. Let's go.
My brother used to always say to me, I would come to him like, yeah, this, that, and third. And he like, okay, well, let me ask you something. What are you doing for him? What are you providing him? Well, you're saying that you're a good girlfriend. You feel like you're a good girlfriend. What are you doing to be a good girlfriend? And I feel like a lot of women nowadays, it's always about what a man can do for them, what a man can provide to them. What can you do in return? And vagina is not doing anything. A vagina is not, I'm sorry to say, your vagina is not valuable. There are plenty out here. There are women out here that will give it for nothing. So you saying, well, he got to do this, that, and the third to get my vagina, that doesn't mean anything, because there's a woman out there that will give it for nothing. You have to be more than just your private parts. You need to be able to be an emotional support. You need to be able to be, if needed, you know, somewhat of financial support, somewhat of mental support. It can't just be about what a man does for you. And I feel like a lot of the time nowadays it's all about what a man can do, what a man can do, what a man can do. What can you do? You can't paint yourself as the perfect girlfriend.
The perfect girlfriend equals vagina. A lot of ladies will go to their 40s, 50s still thinking this way when it's really not even wanted or needed at that age. And you spent your life living with that philosophy that, hey, the buns are enough. I don't need to work on anything. I talk about this constantly. And a lot of times, a lot of you fellas have been in emotionally abusive relationships where a woman, because she's pretty, she may have a fat ass, she'll talk to you any kind of way and you'll put up with it. But over time, you realize that the juice isn't worth the squeeze. This is all I'm really getting. And then she's maybe giving it to me sparingly. And when she does give it to me, it's just like she's not engaged in the whole situation. She's just like, hey, you should be happy to be here. I don't know, fellas, don't ever put yourself in a position like that, especially a woman that really doesn't add any value to the relationship other than that. And then a lot of times you got to beg for it, like I said. But anybody can, it's standard. It comes standard on all women. So, man, fellas, wake up, man. You don't need to tolerate this stuff, man. But anyway, let's get on to the next clip. Let's go.
So what you're saying is that I shouldn't greet my man with a hug and a kiss when he comes through the door. I shouldn't ask him if he wants me to turn the shower on so the water can be warm when he gets in. I'm up there anyway. And I guess I shouldn't step in, and help him wash his back and stuff. And if he has a headache, I shouldn't lay his head on my lap, give him a kiss and massage his temples. And I shouldn't let him know that my lap is his sanctuary. And when he feels like he's too tired to pray, I guess I shouldn't assure him that I'm gonna go to God on his behalf. Oh, I should always keep my money in my pocket. Never surprise him and pay the bill. Or pick him up something that I know he loves when he least expects it. Oh, nah, that's doing too much, right? And even though that man has never missed a time taking out that trash, cleaning the garage, getting repairs done in the house, paying the mortgage, most of the bills, I shouldn't take some of that money that I done saved and treat my man to a spa day? And what if I hired a masseuse to come have the spa day at our house? Oh, no, don't do that. And I guess you'd be pissed if I got his truck detailed. You would lose your mind. Because to you, that's doing too much. And maybe because you have never had the opportunity to have a man who treats you the way my man treats me. You see, he's good to me. I know you didn't think I was over here doing all that for a man who wasn't good to me. He's been an example of what a man should be to all 4 of our daughters. Together, we've shown our daughters, through our good times and not so good times, how love can conquer all. You see, my daughters have seen me leave men that were bad for me, and they've seen me leave a man that I wasn't good for. They've seen me grow and change and learn what it is to love a good man and to be loved by a good man. And you say I'm doing too much? Baby, I pray that you get to do too much. Because when God blesses you and he gives you the sense to know when you've been blessed, it's like slapping God in the face when you don't handle your business and do what it takes to show God you appreciate that blessing. And I ain't slapping God. Plus, I love my man. And he's always showing me how much he loves me. Baby, listen. You can keep being negative, putting other people down for how they live their life. Or you can ask God to put women in your path that will teach you what it is to appreciate a blessing so that when he comes, you'll know it and you'll know how to treat him. We'll teach you how to get that ring, how to keep that ring that comes from a man who's doing all he can to keep you. Because it goes both ways. So I'm not going to keep on handling my business. Come on, say it with me. Hell yeah. I love you. Be well.
Some women will never experience that. And a lot of you ladies that are hanging around this women that are telling you that you're doing too much, and she's never been in any type of meaningful relationship. She's only dealt with these guys that are the bottom of the barrel that don't do anything. And it's very disturbing that a lot of you ladies, you surround yourselves around these women that they'll tell you nothing but negativity when it comes to a man, have never had a successful relationship in their lives. And a lot of these women, you'll see the older they get more and more bitter and jaded. Never been married, never will get married, because no man that's smart. A lot of these guys will get with a beautiful woman. I've been with a beautiful woman that don't have shit, that doesn't do none of this stuff that she's talking about. And when a man, you trying to teach a woman, it's already too late at this point. You're supposed to tell your significant other, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. But if a woman makes it seem like it's a chore, it'll never get better. If you're with a woman that's always complaining, it's never going to get better. She needs to be with a certain type of guy that is just chaotic. You'll know a woman that's chaotic because all she wants to do is argue. All she wants to do is put you down. All she wants to do is talk shit. And then you're just hearing this shit over and over. Her problems are fucking problems. Guys, what she just described is the perfect woman, man. Just my thoughts. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. It helps us support the channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. That's where I'm going to see you guys at. This is your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2. Bring it back. Yeah. Can't forget Tony. 50. UK.